Sasuke is a bitch ass nigga. And before y'all say anything, oh, it's not his fault the way he acts, or he's just misunderstood, or you gotta give him a break, bro. Look at everything he did. I don't wanna hear it. We're first introduced to Sasuke on Team 7 with Sakura and Naruto and Kakashi as their sensei. And for the most part, he's just a little emo nigga. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm rocking with bro. Like, his ninja skills are well above his peers. He does get irritated by Naruto, which I get it. And most importantly, he hates Sakura like the rest of us. So what's not to like about this nigga? You know what I mean? For the most part, he's a really cool character, and I like just like from even his specific ninja skills and traits, and just the way he moves during during fighting scenes and missions. I'm fucking with bro, and I think the main thing, and even though Naruto is obviously the protagonist, I'm seeing Sasuke as a great antagonist, because even though they're polar opposites, every time they're on screen together, they always combine for something great. And I guess more back into the story, I like how as the story progresses, we get to see this coldness of Sasuke start to lessen and lessen as them episodes go on. Like, you remember from the start of the episode, he was just like, hey, I got one mission, and that's to knock a nigga off, and I'm vibing with it. But then you start to see him get a little goofy with Naruto, and he gets annoyed by Sakura and Kakashi, and he's starting to like his sensei Kakashi, and I'm vibing with it, bro. Like, he's starting to become a character that I really can resonate with. And then we get to episode 85, and I'm not gonna lie to you, my nigga, this is probably, in my opinion, the worst older brother to little brother ass beating I've ever witnessed in anime history. This nigga Itachi pulls up on Sasuke, you know what I'm saying, with Kasami, and this nigga then grabs Sasuke by the throat and looks this nigga dead in his eyes and says, nigga, you ain't got enough hate to beat me. Nigga, I ain't gonna lie. At that point, I'm with Sasuke. Knock that nigga off, bro. I feel it. As a nigga who got older brothers, bro, and I know the struck, bro. At that point, I'm like, damn, this nigga just got hold. And in front of his team, in front of some niggas he respect no less, the nigga gotta go. And you know, after that moment, the whole ass nigga in Sasuke starts to build up. Like, we get the moment when him and Naruto are fighting on the roof, and you know, after him and Naruto get through fighting, he sees like the hole he made, and I think this was like a water tower. He brags about it. Then he looks at the one Naruto did, and he sees, oh, and Naruto shit has a lot more damage. And like, he just starts comparing himself to Naruto. He starts becoming more irritable at stuff that usually wouldn't do it. And all in all, he just starts comparing himself to Naruto a lot more, because Naruto isn't like this little dumb kid anymore. He's starting to look like a very prosperous genin who can turn into a great jonin. So Sasuke, you know, he like I said, the whole ass niggery is just rising at this point. And then he decides to align himself with Orochimaru, the nigga who tried to kill him, and his teammates, and his sensei. And he actually killed the third Hokage, who, I might add, gave Sasuke an apartment, an allowance, and such and such. But and his Orochimaru's subordinate tried to kill him as well. But anyway, yeah, Sasuke aligns with him in the name of getting stronger, which I guess I understand. He's trying to get stronger, and he feels like it's the only way he can do it. And in doing so, we get one of the greatest arcs in Naruto, which is nigga bring Sasuke home. And at the last episode, we get arguably one of the greatest, top 10 fight in anime history between Sasuke and Naruto. Sasuke's got the curse mark. Naruto is starting to understand his powers a little bit, and it turns into a great fight. And I leave this episode I don't necessarily like Sasuke, but I really do understand why he's doing what he's doing. He feels like in his mind, this is the only way he can avenge his clan, avenge his family, and kill Itachi, which is by getting stronger. And however, Orochimaru is the only one who can do it for him. So then we get to Naruto Shippuden, And this is where Sasuke starts to completely lose me. So, you know, first episode, Naruto and Sakura pull up on Sasuke. And, you know, they go through their whole little spiel. Naruto and Sakura, Sasuke come home. He's like, no, fuck y'all. And, you know, I'm like, all right, that makes sense. It's pretty much what they always do. But then Sasuke hops down and then grabs his sword and then proceeds to try to stab this nigga Naruto in the back. Why? Like, I have no words. But anyways, you know, we know this nigga story. My brother killed my family. I want to kill this nigga. Yada yada yada. Whatever. So we then get multiple episodes of, you know, him at Orochimaru's lair, just trying to get stronger, doing what he got to do. Still not trusting Orochimaru, but he's doing what he got to do to get stronger. And I'm not gonna lie, I hate this nigga, but I'm still rocking with him, bro. Like, he got him a little squad, you know, and he's doing everything in his power to, you know, kill Itachi. And then we get to the episode where he finally confronts Itachi, and we get this epic battle scene where basically Itachi pretty much takes the curse Orochimaru put on Sasuke, and he kind of heals him of it. And then he just and then that last episode, a lot of people think, you know, Itachi let him win or Sasuke didn't. I don't know, you know. It's up to interpretation. But basically, we get the moment where that nigga does, you know, Itachi does a little thing, and then yeah, and then you know, Sasuke wakes up and he finally gets the full backstory of what happened to his brother and why his brother did everything. And this is where, you remember that whole ass nigga level I had. See, at the start of Shippuden, he blew the roof off, but now we back here with it. I'm like, all right, now he's like, fuck the Hidden Leaf Village. I'm not rocking with him for what they did to my brother, which ultimately led to the demise of my clan and my whole family in itself. And I'm rocking with bro. And like I said, I'm rocking with Sasuke. He joins the Akatsuki. He basically saying, fuck the Hidden Leaf Village. I'm gonna do me. And I'm, like I said, I'm rocking with bro. But then we get to the start of the second Great Ninja War. And before I keep going, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna explain how we get to the Great Ninja War. If you want to go. If you don't know what I'm talking, go watch Naruto, nigga. It's a great anime. I'm not gonna explain that. You can watch it on Crunchyroll and you can watch it on any illegal anime website. But anyways, like I was saying, we get to the Great Ninja War, and you know, right before they fight Kage, or I don't know if it was Kage or Madara, we get this moment. We get this moment right here.
The previous Kage caused these circumstances, so I will become Hokage and change.
Nigga, what? Did y'all hear what this nigga said? Anyways, bro. Then they defeat, you know, Kage, and then this nigga had the nerve to say, Naruto, let's fight for the Hokage. I'm not fucking with it, bro. I don't like that, bro. Like, what? You know, from the jump from Naruto to now, this nigga had one goal, and that's to be the Hokage. But now, since you go on this self-righteous journey, now you think you can just... What? And see, this is where I don't fuck with Sasuke. And now that y'all got the history, I don't like how Sasuke acts like he was the only nigga going through some shit. Let's go back to when they was kids. Even though his situation fucked up, not gonna deny that, but to act like you got treated way better than Naruto. The third Hokage gave you an apartment and all that. Naruto had that shit at the age of what, 3? And didn't get shit and was eating and living on ramen and all that shit. No, I don't like that nigga Sasuke, bro. Because I don't like how he trauma dumps everybody, including his teammate. Sakura, yes, I don't care. But Naruto, a nigga who can basically understand why you did what you did. And what you did. And you treat this nigga Dream like it ain't shit. And then throughout all of younger Naruto, you act like this nigga couldn't relate to you. Oh, I'm by myself. I don't like that, bro. And the way he trauma dumped and used his trauma to not only be a bitch ass nigga, but also act like he was better than everybody else. He was self-righteous, this and that. I don't fuck with Sasuke. I think Sasuke's a great character, but at the same time, that nigga's a bitch, bro. I don't fuck with that. That's when the nigga lost me, cause he he acts like he was the only nigga capable of understanding himself. And that I did not mess with. And yes, Railwood, and that's probably how he was written, but I don't fuck with bro. As a character concept, the nigga's cool. The nigga's the nigga hard. I fuck with the Uchihas. But that nigga, as a person, fuck that nigga Sasuke. And look, you might disagree with me, and if you do disagree with me, leave it in the comment. We can have a chat. And I hope you all enjoyed the video. With that being said, peace.